self-care. Something that I have almost always struggled with, and something that I am quickly learning that I need to start doing, otherwise I'm gonna fuck myself over. It's become this ongoing cycle in my head of, well, why would I bother taking care of myself if I can't do this, followed by I need to take care of myself or I can't do this. And it's this constant, really bad cycle that I'm trying to break, and I'm slowly getting better. I ended up getting all the June videos done, and fairly early, and so I've been spending the majority of June. I am recording this on June 19th. I am spending the majority of June just taking care of myself. I picked up knitting very impulsively. I made a cat. I've been animating a lot and teaching myself, and it's going great. But the only reason that it is going great is because I took the steps back and told myself that I can't continue if I continue to hurt myself. If that makes any sense. I also learned, I say learned as if the lesson hasn't set in the past, but 4 or 5 years at least, that sometimes people just suck. I befriended someone and they were really cool and they got me into drag, which I'm doing in less than a week as of recording this. It's a once a month thing and it's really cool. But they got me into drag and I loved it, but I, right after the drag show, I learned and realized that they are not a good person and I shouldn't have put as much trust in them as I did. And it's been wearing on me, but I'm working through it. I'm okay. And I feel like it hit me less hard than it usually does because I've been through it so often, so much. My last relationship was 4 years ago, and I've had interest in people, but I haven't dated anyone since. And I haven't really had any friends since before COVID. Honestly. But I've made a few new friends. And I think it's gonna be okay. I'm gonna be okay. Even if it means that I'm on my own and focusing on my work and just letting myself be myself and not hiding, I'm okay. Because I'd rather be myself and be super loud and info dump to all my friends about how beautiful every anime opening is and everything else and how I want to make that. I'd rather be myself and do that than have to hide myself around people that I'm supposed to be able to trust. I started and quit therapy this year. It was interesting because I'd been in therapy last year and it went pretty well, but we stopped and I don't remember why. And then I started again recently, but then I quit because we didn't really have anything left to talk about. And using the skills that I learned in therapy is been helping a lot more than I used to give credit to. I used to say quite often that therapy wouldn't help me, and then what's the point of just talking to a stranger and telling them why I have issues? But using the skills that I learned, it helps me a lot. Over the past 6 months, I've learned a lot about myself, and there's going to be a video coming on that, 2 videos coming on that quite soon. I am working on them. Hopefully they will be the next videos that you get, but they might be August videos. I'm not sure. But I've been working, and I'm really happy with the progress that I've made, and I'm really happy with how much I've grown in the past 6 months, and how much making videos again has absolutely helped me, and so much with growing my skills and furthering my want to put myself out there, because I used to not do that. I used to sit and I used to be quiet, but ever since starting YouTube again and getting my voice out there, I've been louder. I went to an anime convention quite recently, and I spoke to the voice actors, and I actually walked up to people and I asked them for pictures this year, because I didn't last year, and I got to meet Brendan Hunter and Erica Linebeck and Erica Mendez, and I spoke to them, and it was just magic. And talking to them, I've learned a lot, even in the very brief conversation that we had. And oh my god, they inspire me so much. And Brendan Hunter is amazing, and I absolutely love him. He gave me a hug. He's great, and we had a really good talk. And I have no words. I'm so glad that I'm being more open this year and actually exploring and letting myself be myself. I'm pretty sure I'm undiagnosed autistic. I have had a doctor mention it before, and it's kind of obvious sometimes when I go out and I let myself be myself. I've had a friend joke that that my autism was showing or something, and it was really funny because my love for everything, it's rooted deeper than just, ADHD hyperfixation. It's art and animation and anime. They're my special interests. They are my core. Like, all of it makes me who I am. And I wouldn't trade it for the world, because I'd rather be me than not me. I've gone through a lot of loss. Early September is still really hard for me to get through, because a very close family member to me passed away in 2020, and it's still very difficult for me to exist in early September, but I'm getting better, and I'm coping, and I'm allowing myself to feel instead of shutting out my emotions and just telling myself that, like, nobody's gonna care, because people do care. And though I don't talk to those people very often, because I'd rather focus on myself and put myself out there and make new friends, but I am happy to know that I have people who will love and support me, and I hope I can love and support them in return. And they've taught me a lot, but I'm getting better. I'm forming better, healthier habits, except for my sleep schedule. My sleep schedule, the day that school ended, my sleep schedule went to absolute hell. I stay up a bit too late now, and I wake up at noon, but that's not the point. I'm trying to fix it again, but I'm gonna be okay. And if anyone needs to talk about it and needs an ear, I am there to tell them and support them and tell them that they're gonna be okay too. Sometimes it's not just a phase. Other times it's your brain learning how to adjust. And though that sounds like just a phase, in your head it's not. It's part of you, and you learning and growing and being human. And that is more than valid, and you deserve all the love. Thank you so much for listening. I'll see you all in 2 weeks. take care of yourselves, guys. You mean a lot. Goodbye.